Morning, welcome to Exactly So. Today is the second day of April 2021. My name is Jen. Hi, welcome. If you're new, please hit like and subscribe and hit that little bell icon if you want to be notified when I put up a new video. If you're returning, thank you for your patronage. I know I say every week that I love you guys, but I really do love you guys for coming back every day. I'm going to take my specs off because I can see over here that there's a lot of light shining on those suckers, so I'm going to take it off. We have some sewing. I love this thing. Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute. I have a couple purchases that I want to share. I have cross stitching, I have knitting, I have more knitting. I have a project just being in the labor stage of its birth. Sorry. Ow. I have an eyelash in my eye. It really hurts. Yeah, there was no paper crafting at all this week. Okay, so excuse. But it was super nice here this week. Like, it was in the low 60s here this week, which was super unusual. So we spent most of our time outside doing yard work and preparing the patio for its annual pressure wash. And Ian's actually gone to the tip right now to take some things that we discovered over the winter time that we didn't really need anymore, so he's taking that. I am wearing that dress that I made, but I wanted to point something out. I had stay stitched the sleeves and I forgot to pull the stay stitching out, so I've got to do that because you got to see some stitching. But yeah, it's really good. I'm really pleased with it. It's comfortable. And yeah, so I'm pleased. Anyway, yeah, so enough of that. Like I said, it was warm this week. Now it's gone cold again, and just in time for Easter. Ian went back to work yesterday. Yesterday was his first day, and now he's off today for 4 days for the Easter holidays. So he's got Good Friday, Saturday, Easter Sunday, and Easter Monday off. And then he goes back full-time on Tuesday. Yesterday while he was gone, I got so much stuff done. It was really miraculous. And I got to work more on the stairs, and yeah. So when I finish stripping the stairs, then I will show you guys a picture of what they look like stripped, and then I have to do sanding, and then I have to stain the treads, and then the kickers, we're painting white and we're staining the treads like almost a chestnut, not quite there, darker than mahogany but not quite chestnut. And then we're going to put a runner down the middle, but we're talking a whole basically 6 months project with that. So yeah, so that's what I worked on yesterday, plus house cleaning, plus waxing floor, kitchen floor. I did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so it was really good to be able to get around and get some things done while he was not here. Anyway, trying to check my time. I want this to go very quickly today because I have some more things to do this morning. So yeah, anyway, not that I don't love spending time with you guys, because I do. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is this. This is that bodysuit that I said I was going to try to get together. I finally just printed it out, cut out the pieces. I wasn't pleased with the fact that she didn't include the seam allowance, but I managed to do it, and I really like this thing. I've had it on. It fits perfectly. The collar is just... it's perfect. The collar is perfect. I love the collar so much. I don't like a loose turtleneck. I like a tighter turtleneck, so that works well. This is the crotch here. This is the crotch bit. This is obviously the front of the crotch, and the back looks the same. I'm just waiting for snap tape to come so I can sew that in, and then this is completely done. Sorry, Hagrid. Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is making another, because I super duper like it, and I've always liked bodysuits from when I was a little kid, because they just stay tucked in and you don't have to worry about it, things like that. But yeah, so that is complete. And I am so happy. So happy with that. Again, the only problem with the pattern is that she didn't include the seam allowance, which I thought was a bit cheeky, but there you go. Yeah, there we are. So, there's a link to the bodysuit in the description below if you want to go buy the pattern. It was a Nazi pattern. But I do like the finished object, so yeah, there you have it. Fabulous. Okay, I'm going to put Hagrid back where he belongs, and I will be right back. Okay, so the next thing we'll show is, let's show the knitting next. I'll move the cross stitch. We'll show the knitting next. So I have, Kim, I did just see your comment about the socks and the knit one below piece on that, and just so you know, I have tried that. It's just not as durable. I don't think anyway. It didn't really work for me, but thank you again for the comment and the suggestion. I appreciate it. I will get back to people ASAP. Just like I said, I've been a busy week working outside and stuff. So this is my just plain knit sock. It's just a vanilla sock. I've been knitting this with my own hand dyed. I'm calling it lemonade and ice cubes in case you're new. Everyone else knows this already. And I just turned the heel for the second sock, and yeah, so I double knit this. So I held 2 strands of there we go. Hopefully it'll focus. There we go. Don't look at my nails, they're bad. 2 strands of merino nylon together. It still stretches, still got plenty of stretch, and I gotta hold this back because it's getting washed out by the light, but yeah. So, heel's done. Just have to knit the rest of the sock now. So, yeah. I'll tell you what I have been doing, though. With my crafting, I have been spending Mondays and Sundays knitting on my sock and my Malibu top. And then I take a project a day and I work on it until I can't work on it anymore. Right, the more knitting is the Malibu top picture here. No, here. We'll put it here because there seems to be more. This is a drops design pattern, and I have cast on for the bottom of this. These are being knit on 5.5 millimeter number 6. Majestics. I'll show you in a second because I don't often show my needles, but I like my Majestics because they're just pretty to knit with. But anyway, so I've gotten the bottom bit done. This is the front we're working on now. Loving this so much. And these are being knit on Knitter's Pride Majestics. Give them. 6 millimeters. Yeah, so I am knitting that with a drops cotton called Saffron. Now I must say that this is the least expensive piece of clothing I have ever knit in my life. Drops has super fair prices on all of their wool, not just the cotton, and yeah. Yeah. So this top, I think in total cost me like 12 squid compared to merino. Anyway, oh poop. I'll put it in after. That is that. The next thing we will talk about is, sorry, coffee, is my cross stitching. And that is the first one I'll show. Don't know where I'm putting things. The first one I'll show is my Black Work Angels by the Prairie Schooler. Yes, it's book 103 obviously, and I am working on Love, which is over here. Working on that. So I made quite a bit of progress on this. You're going to be shocked and surprised. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a little better. Anyway, there's love. That's what we have there. So that is done. Except for, obviously, the banner. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. So that will be finished, and it will be mounted like the other one today. The next thing I'm going to show you is my Rovaris. That is October 31st, 1692. And I didn't get quite as far with this as I would have hoped, but I'm going to show you anyway. So let me take it out of the hoop. And show you that I finished the 3. And I am going up the 1 right now. So when I finish the 1, I will do the little bat that belongs on this side by the 3, and then I'll do the October, and then I can start those lovely letters that Kim has already finished. It's like, I know I talk about Kim a lot as far as my cross stitching goes, Mandy too, and Pixie. I just idolize that work that you guys do. It's so good. Mine, not so good. Yours, oh my god. I could never win a prize at a fair with my cross stitching, like ever. Mandy, just like, and Pixie's is always like fun. It's just so fun. So yeah. Also Diane. I mean, come on, let's just, my god, your stuff is like, oh my god. It's amazing. You guys are lucky, you're talented. Me, not so much. Not so much talent there, but I do try. So, give me an A for effort, I suppose. Yeah, so that's the cross stitching that I did this week. And now we will talk about purchases. Because I did have a few purchases come in. Now one, I can't remember if I had it last week or not when I podcast, but I'm going to show it again anyway. Did I show this last week? Because I haven't. I was in such a rush this morning I didn't go back and watch my other podcast, but I don't think I did. Anyway, I got some pink gingham in this week. I have that pattern, which was the jumpsuit, the shorts jumpsuit, and I think if I have enough of this, I haven't checked one against the other yet, but if I do, I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, that's good representation of the pink. I am going to make that jumpsuit out of this because I love seersucker. I just love seersucker. So yeah, the yellow dress is seersucker as well. So anyway, yeah, I did not, speaking of that yellow dress, I did not finish all of my shearing of that fabric yet, so I really need to make a point to get on that next week when Ian's back at work. The next thing we are going to show is the Rovaris pattern, and bless this woman's soul. She's in Italy. It's going down in Europe as far as COVID goes. Plus we have Brexit, so stuff's not coming across the border as quickly, but this woman manages to get me my pattern so quickly. And they are so friendly. They're on Etsy, so you can go to Rovaris on Etsy. You can see their Etsy shop there. Okay, I'm sorry, but that is stinking cute, and that is going in my downstairs WC. So, I don't want the light to shine on it. There we go. That is so cute. And there's little charms that, oh, I can show you here. There's 2 little charms that go in it as well. Oh my god, I love this so much. So thank you, sweets. Thanks for getting it to me so quickly. I don't know how I'm going to frame mine up yet. I am still designing an interior for that Lou. So, yeah. But we'll see. It's going to be, obviously it's nautical. And yeah, why not? It's a bathroom, right? The next thing I have to show involves this pattern that I purchased again off Etsy. So I think one of the things about this is that you're given specific things to get. 5-inch hoop, all of the DMC, floss, the calico, and you're given very basic instructions about how to do things. I'll put a link to the pattern below. And this was the only regret purchase that I made off Etsy because it wasn't very clear. None of what was supposed to happen is very clear at all. So I'm going to have to reference other places. But yeah, so basically you take this pattern and you put it up against a window and well, I taped it. This is what I did. I printed it out at 40%, which was not instruction, because I needed it to fit into the 5-inch hoop that we were instructed to get. I taped it to the window, and then I taped a piece of calico over it, and then I traced with a pencil the tree onto my calico. And then I am supposed to stitch the tree, embroider the tree, and then add the leaves. So I learned a couple things doing this. First, I serged around the outside of the calico, kind of half-assed, but at least it's done, so it's not gonna, pull or anything like that. And the second thing I learned was never go to Amazon for your DMC floss because people rip you off there. I searched, so I went to Lovecrafts and got all of my DMC floss. And they sent me this lovely little bag, which is great because I'm going to keep the project in this bag while I'm working on it. So in the end, all of this floss, hang on one second. All of this floss cost me $2, basically 2 pounds and something. And then I think I paid $3.99 for the hoop, which is fine because I thought that was fair price. Because this hoop is really nice. Like, I might go to Lovecrafts to get all of my hoops moving forward. Anyway, 22 pounds just for the DMC on Amazon. So I recommend Lovecrafts to everybody. Do not go to Amazon for your threads because it's freaking ridiculous. If it's a specialty thread like the gold thread that I had to get for the Blackwork Angels, that's fine because that comes from America. But for the rest of it, Amazon can take a flying leap off a tall building. But yeah, sorry, negativity, but I'm just letting you know. Don't go to Amazon. Go to Lovecrafts because their DMC is so reasonably priced. I think well, that's about it. I just want to say I hope everybody who celebrates Easter has a great Easter this year and that you're able to get out and about and maybe see some friends and family. We are not seeing family or friends. We just come out of lockdown, and so we're going to keep it on the down low here. I'm just going to roast ham and make some scalloped potatoes and a lemon meringue pie probably. And we're going to go out for a ride this weekend and do some more yard work. Anyway, I am going to go now because that's all I had to show you guys, really. I do hope that you have a great crafty week, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter.